The Running Man's a movie that came out this year in 2025, and it's like a sci-fi slash adventure type of movie. So in this movie you have a man called Richards who's basically broke now and lost his job because he did something that basically got him fired or whatnot, and trying to do the right thing in it. And now him and his wife are trying to deal with a situation where he has like a kid who's really sick, but then none of them can really afford to pay for medicine to actually get the proper help for their kid. Before we get into it, if you like these videos, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd help the channel a lot. And also like this video. Let's go. So I'm just gonna be blunt with you straight off the bat. Yeah, I fucking love this movie. This is one of those movies where it's been such a long time since there's been like an action movie that I really genuinely thought to myself like, damn, this is actually good. Now this is what I'm talking about with good action, not Jason Statham, not these stupid rock movies where he's just doing all these dumb stuff, flexing his muscles. This is how you make a good action movie in my opinion. So as I said before, the main character Richards and also his wife can't afford to pay much. They're kind of just barely getting by in it. Their kids just getting constantly ill, getting worse by the day. But then Richards finds out about a game show where he can win like a big prize, a money prize. At the same time, it could be risky depending on what game he does. The game he chooses is called The Running Man, where he has to survive 30 days from these like literally hunter assassins trying to kill him. But if he survives the 30 days, then he wins like I think $1 billion or something. But obviously he's only doing it to save his kid in it. That's where this whole movie kicks off. So this movie is like set in like the futuristic type of timeline, from what I'm gathering, based on like the environment. I wasn't really sure if they really specified the year in it, so I'm gonna assume that it's just a futuristic type of like maybe like 2050 or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's in the future. And I think what I really love about this film is that within the first couple of seconds when this film starts, it somehow gets me attached to this character Richards. I really do love this actor so much. Like it's like a different face that you don't see constantly, because at least for me, I've never seen this actor too much of the time. You kind of see like the same cliche actors like Robert Pattinson, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Timothy. So it was nice to see like a different face in like an action adventure. From the get-go, I knew from the jump I was gonna love this movie, and I knew I was gonna love this character. The actor that played the wife, she wasn't in it too much, but I do feel like she was alright as well. She was mainly kind of in it, mainly at the start and kind of like the midsection. I do generally love the environment in this film though. Like I said, it is a futuristic film. It kind of reminded me of like Back to the Future Part 2, where it just looks so cool and futuristic and stuff. It was just cool to look at. As you see him getting prepared for that, the Running Man, you can still tell that he's still afraid and he's still scared of, what might happen next. He's gonna have assassins trying to kill him in it. So I like how they still show the fear in his face and show that yes, he is like about that life in terms of doing what he needs to do for his family, but at the same time he's still scared. It really humanizes him in a good way to where he doesn't feel like a made-up character. He feels like an actual real genuine guy that's just trying to survive and just still doing what needs to be done. You're primarily focused on Richard, not really anyone else. So as the game starts, he basically has to start running, finding a safe haven, a safe space. It feels like some Black Ops Call of Duty game. He has to go through these phases where he has to kind of ask people for help. It brings you at that aspect where it's kind of like, who do you trust, who do you not trust in it. I feel like what makes this film have a lot of tension is that obviously in this game show you have like the people in the studio that are watching, and you also got like the host hosting it. They're kind of almost against like Richards and the players because they kind of want to see them get killed for entertainment. It's kind of messed up. It kind of tells you how the world is in that time. The rules is, okay, if someone notices you, like the civilians in the street, they have to record and then they have to report you, and then when they report you, the hunters come and find you and try to kill you in it. It's fun because it's like the whole time you're just trying to figure out, did that person notice him, or is he gonna get discovered right now? And I also thought like the action was really good in this movie. It was very suspenseful. With action, you kind of have to have explosions, you know what I'm saying? Which, whatever. Sometimes when explosions happen in like these films, it just looks so bad if the budget's not good. You can tell, at least from when I was watching it, the budget seemed really good in it. So I thought overall it was just a good action and good visuals in general. The characters in this movie, top notch, man. Funny enough, the leader that actually I think done this whole game is the actor Josh Brolin. He plays, I don't know what the name of the character he plays, but Josh Brolin, that guy, he's been in everything nowadays, and this guy really does a great job at doing what he needs to do. Like he's very like manipulative. He's the one that kind of made Richard sign it, where he was kind of just using his family against him by saying, if you do this, your family will survive. I can't believe Josh Brolin's the same guy from the Goonies still. I actually still can't believe that still. He knows how to play different roles and different characters, so I feel like he was a good part in this film as well. And in terms of pacing, I thought the pacing was fine. If anything, I was trying to not make the movie end because I was just enjoying myself so much. Like this, because this movie is like 2 hours in it, I'm just thinking, nah man, I'm trying to watch this movie forever, man, because I'm literally having such a good time because the story was very compelling to me. I didn't want it to end. I do feel like the pacing, in my opinion, was perfect from start to finish. Because initially when I saw it was 2 hours, I was like, oh fucking hell, fam. But the second I started watching the movie, the first couple of seconds, I was like, this is my shit right here. Each day that this goes past, he's suffering and he's being broken down, but then mentally, of course, he's still there because he's like, I'm trying to do this for my family. And also, yeah, Michael Cera from Superbad is in this. I loved to see that guy, fam. It was so nice to see this guy, man. I can't even lie to you, man. And yeah, man, once I got to the end, I was very much satisfied of how they all wrapped everything up and just the way they did the story. And overall, I just thought this film was perfect in my opinion. Honestly, I thought this is like maybe like a 9 out of 10, honestly. I loved it, man. I loved it. I would recommend anyone to, you know, give it a go if you're into action, especially if you're into adventure as well. But anyways, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you thought about this movie. In a bit, man.